thought it'd be fun to just start off because I don't have any dev exactly to do, but it might be fun to start off just kind of playing some games. I need to later on get back to preparing stuff for my Steam page, which I'm going to be working on. But
Ramadan Mubarak.
is that a person? I know Ramadan to me is a holiday, but Mubarak reminds me of a name. So I guess I could look it up. I mean, you never know what AK is gonna come at you with. What are you posted in here? Okay, no, it is. Oh, it's just like the greetings for Ramadan. Okay, there we go. I can't eat a biscuit. I am fasting. Okay, I know what Ramadan was. I just didn't know what Mubarak was. Okay, I'm not that culturally ignorant. I knew Ramadan. I just didn't know that Mubarak was like the greeting for Ramadan. So that's where I was confused. But now I understand. Well, do you say like Happy Ramadan? Or I guess you say Ramadan Mubarak. That's probably what you say, because that's what you said. So that would make sense. But yeah, I mean, I guess is that something like you say? I hope you enjoy it, or is it just like have a good time? I don't know. It's a time, I guess. So yeah, I have a friend that also streams. Hey KRSS, how's it going? Good old Fox Hollow, and he released a little demo of his little dog game, and so I figured I'd give it a try, see how it is, give him a good old critique, and then we'll get to trying to work on some of either if there's some bugs that come up, or I'm working on my Steam store page, and I can get you guys' opinion on my assets. But first let's just do this little read. So he's be a dog, pit the jealous gods, dog, god, okay, of nature against each other and rescue your dead owner in a supernatural race. Your only control is spacebar to jump. Gather tribute to dedicate to the gods to earn powers of your chosen Patreon. The gods are jealous and will send their minions against their rival champions. This is an early alpha demo to showcase the ideas of an early art. As a platform, you gather tribute every 60 seconds. We'll bring you into a shrine where you can spend a tribute on gods to earn the boons, such as earning an extra jump, making platforms more bouncy, creating a gravity well that slows down time around you, and more. 3 gods are currently in the game, with 3 more to come soon. Yeah, I mean, he does stream probably like when you're sleeping, Garazest. It's a great time normally, but for you, it's like the unideal time. The player may always collide with platform they land on and will slide to an edge. Okay. At times, when falling off screen, the player will be placed off screen and loses the rat. Okay. There are billions of other bugs. His roadmap. Adding the remaining 3 gods. Adding unique hazards for all gods. When a god is jealous, revenges their enemies and hazards would spawn enemies. Finalizing lore. Adding 2 with 3 acts. Okay. Building 3 unique. Alright. Wow. Alright. There's a lot. Fixing the web version. That makes me feel like I probably shouldn't play the web version. But I'm going to play the web version. Because you told me it's more buggy. So therefore it's going to be funnier. Cool little god thing, I think. It's a little transparent, which I feel like it probably shouldn't be. I feel like this should probably be. Oh, actually, there's music. Okay, hold the phone. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted strike for whatever music you've put in here, Fox. So I'll be very sad. and I will complain to you. But it is quite nice music. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's kind of low, but yeah. Obviously, it's probably a prototype UI, but this being transparent is just weird to me. Anyway, let's go rescue. All right. Tribute 0. Wow, it looks so much better than the last time I looked at this. It's probably as well because every time I look at it, there's like debug little block lines everywhere. So the fact that this somewhat looks non like that makes a big difference. All right, so 0 tribute. I have 0 lives. I assume I have to press spacebar, but if I hadn't read that post, I would not know I have to press spacebar at this one particular moment. So, you know, maybe there should be a spacebar little prompt here or something. Because if I just open this game, I would not know. And it would look like the game is broken because he's kind of floating in the air there. So let's just try it. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, God. How are you supposed to get up there? That seems a bit unfair. Okay. Well. Alright, have a good day at work, AK. Thanks for dropping in. Okay. Well, now I have 2 tribute still. You keep your tribute after dying? Interesting. Okay, how are you supposed to make those high jumps, dude? And what? You just like spawn and die. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's try this again. Okay. I have no idea what these little arrows mean. Is this like, oh, this is if you've done the double jump? Okay, I guess. You start. Okay, I guess hindsight. Just warning. I am the worst at platformers. I am absolutely horrible. So, you know. Oh God. Okay, Karazes was right. It's kind of how you're supposed to do them. I don't understand why sometimes I like slide on the platform, and then sometimes I do not slide on the platform. Like I'm gradually moving closer and closer to the end of the screen, and that worries me because now I can't see what I'm going to. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being stuck. Oh, well, that killed me. It also sucks that when you like spawn in, like when you start the game, you're paused here, right? And that would be really great for when you spawn in because I don't know where I'm going to spawn back in. And thus, you know, I often just end up dying because I spawn in some random spot. Ugh. Yeah, like over. Why would I spawn over there? Just let the thing drag me a little bit. How long do I have to go until I get a boon, man? Where's my boons? Where are they? Got so much tribute. Ooh, big egg. Wait, what? Why didn't I get big egg? What did I not do to get the big egg? No? What? Why? Okay. Well, I got this. Okay. The UI's not It's like in the bottom there. Platform spawn rate up, jump length up, extra jump, bouncy platforms, projectile shield, gather tribute, more frequent shines, huge tribute chance. Okay. How do I? Jump length up. That sounds good. I don't know what gather tribute means, but I only have 9 left anyways, so let's just get that, I guess. See how this goes. Woo! 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 Making my own jump noises. Woo! Woo! Okay. Yeah, I don't understand. Okay. Why? Okay. Well, I feel like that was a little decent playtest. I definitely, yeah. You spawning back on this side of the screen instead of this side of the screen doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why? Why do you make me like almost instantly die as soon as I come back? It's just mean. It's mean. Mean Foxhollow. What a meanie. Okay. Anyways, I'm done that. So I am been working off this list and trying to get screenshots, or not necessarily screenshots. I haven't done the screenshot portion yet, but just getting something that I can put into a Steo page. I started the actual process offline. One second, just checking. No, they never got back to me. What the frick? I started the process, but I made a mistake in it, and it's blocking me from actually getting in. At the current moment, I just need to like reset it, but then they don't let me to reset it, and so I need to figure out why they do that, but they have not told me how to fix it, and so oh, now the button is over. Okay, so I'll do that later today. But don't want to go through that part on stream because it's like literally providing in my like tax and banking info, which is not exactly something I want to put on stream. Almost anything else I'll put on stream, but I feel like my tax and my banking info, I think that's reasonable to be kept private, you know? It's kind of reasonable. All right. What is it? .ico file. That's weird. Client icon. Okay. Gears, that is probably true. Like I said, I am horrible at platformers. I just like, I also do taxes with me stream. Yeah. It's a little. There's a little bit of information that is not exactly good to be put online. You know. So I'll have to put that in. It's mainly annoying that like the thing that I get keeps getting stuck on upon um is that because right now my business is a sole proprietorship, which is like it's like the easiest thing to set up. But in many places, like I have the name Risky Biscuit Games as my sole proprietorship uh, in Canada, but that's like just like an operating name, I guess, is what they call it. But still, the legal name is my actual name. Um, and so whenever I sign up for these things, oh, I've done this twice now, I think, with the Twitch when I set it up for that, is that I always make the mistake of trying to put in my business name instead of my legal name when they want my legal name, uh, but they're not quite clear on that, and so I get stuck up on it. Anyways, what do you guys think of my capsule image? This is the small one, so it has to be very small, but I don't know why it scales it up. It's actually not that big. um, so the main capsule. Oh, that's because I didn't. This is not the. This is the small one. So like, this is what would show up if you're like searching up the game. You still see like the little dot eyes, which I like, and the letters I think are still pretty clear. Imagine how much help you can get from people who file taxes. Yeah, I think this is a lot better than the Steve one. Um, just because it does, it definitely implies, I think, still horror. With all like the and things on the side. It's very Soma-esque, right? If you're familiar with that. Soma. I was pressing Control instead of Shift. That's unfortunate. Soma game. I look it up on Steam. I don't know. It's like kind of reminds me of this. Obviously, they actually had like a professional artist do their thingy. But I don't know. Kind of like like the way things are moving there. I don't know. It's obviously not exactly like that, but has some resemblance in my mind of like creepy broken text stuff. Um, so yeah, I was basically just taking pictures of this to use for the rest of my assets, but I just have to go through every single one of these little graphical assets and find something. So just your game logo and artwork, but in a 32.32.ico file. I want to like, how do I make an ICO file? Oh, Mac icon. So maybe this is just automatically. Desktop shortcuts. Okay. So I bet when I make these builds, there is that file in there. And I don't even need to like. I don't know. It's an ICN. Damn it. I was hoping. I was really hoping. A file. No. Yeah, I was pretty happy with that as well. It's kind of like a happy accident. how that happened, because I have this scene basically in Unity that I set up, um, and then I had this text that I decided to put in the world with Joseph. So you can see there's like this camera, and then there's the text, and then he's there. But then there's an effect that if you get close to Joseph, he does the I don't know, whatever it's called. It's the damage field. There's a volume thing that he does. What's it called? Chromatic aberration. And that's what that is. So just by the fact that I put the camera close enough to him and put the text in the world, it just did that for me. I didn't even like code anything for it, and just kind of decided that's what it's gonna do for me. So I was definitely very happy about that. As God help me if I had to like do something like that myself, I would not do well. I guess I'll put the music back on. Yeah. Okay. Compact layouts where there isn't enough room. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this icon will not appear properly on your start page until an app is published. It's coming soon or fully released. So maybe might not have to submit that initially. So that might be part of store assets. So I might not even need these ones. These are the graphics presentation. So I guess as soon as you can buy it, you would need these ones, but you might not need them right away. Is my guess. Because I didn't see many people talk about these ones. But I guess eventually I'll have to get them. What I could do is if I turn Joseph off and I just like disable the whole world, except for the camera. I forgot about that. Camera should stay. There we go. Oh wait, no, but I need to have Joseph at least partially on the eyes. Turn that part off, I guess. Why does the text look so icky now? Did I? That's so weird. Cause like turning this on. It's the just the depth of field. I guess you don't really notice it when the world isn't on, but when the world is on, it's much more noticeable. All right, so I could just take a screenshot of this. New. Actually, how big does this have to be? Because I want a screenshot. That's 712. The nice thing about working on a 4K monitor is that my screenshots are just like naturally gigantic. So when I do this, kind of automatically, just trying to make sure that there's right space here. Just automatically makes me really big screenshots, and then I can just scale it down. Title, text, scale. I just grab a big version of it and then I scale it down. Which really is quite nice for editing stuff. So, Karazes, did you have a chance to play the new version just to make sure that it wanted to make sure the bobbing is better? If it still causes you motion sickness or not. Gimp. Gonna open that up. I quite like this one, even though like I think this type of image will only show up in. I opened it like twice. Promotional imaging, like if I get like features or something, but I think this should be fun. I love the eyes above the text. If I ever got like an actual artist to write it, I wanted to have him like just like reaching over and kind of grabbing onto the letters. But I couldn't make that happen in a nice way. That was gonna be like cool in my scene. Because I would be like taking his arms, which are normally like this, and then I would be like rotating them and going like this. And then in addition, him and the text wouldn't render over top of each other. They wouldn't render in the same thing. It said when you get features. Oh, okay, when, I guess. Okay, I understand now. I get what you're implying. It's only a matter of time. I'm just perpetually pessimistic, but you know. How is this not black? I just need to like. How do I? These are the points where I hate, like GIMP is just not Photoshop, but I don't want to pay for Photoshop, you know? So, I don't understand how some of these things get selected and then some of them don't. So let me just I give up on this magical selection. I'm gonna try instead. I select this whole thing, right? Or I don't. Just select all. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this. I'm going to add alpha to selection. No. Add a layer mask. There's alpha channel. Initialize as white, I guess. And then am I okay, I'm editing this one. So if I go paste, mother. I mean, it kind of worked, but I don't know why. Because it's more transparent. than I kind of wanted it to be. I have this friend who doesn't pay for it. Don't tell anyone. Oh. Yeah. That's the thing. The biggest downside to live streaming everything you do in the game development world is you really can't get away with, oh, you know, this is just my Photoshop, but I'm not paying for it. Don't worry about it, you know? Because that leads to a lot of weird things. Oh, I think I know what also is causing problems. Okay, 1 second. Global volume. Like, I can't even visually see this, but there's film grain. Let's just turn that off in case it was doing anything. I don't even think Bloom was doing anything, but just turn it off for now. Yeah, we'll turn all these things back on. Aces probably didn't. Actually, Aces was doing something. Damn. It actually looks kind of cooler without Aces. It's less readable, though. I'll keep it with Aces because it'll keep it consistent at least. So, let's try grabbing this again. Oh, wait a second. Scale it back up. Up. Save. Yes. And then just delete this one. Let's try again with this new one. Open with GIMP. Okay. And then we're gonna go and we did a select all. We copied it. We went add a layer mask. Could do grayscale copy of a layer. Let's try that actually. Okay, and so now if I made a new layer that was just my BG to test out what this look like. EG color fill. Okay. Yeah, that actually works pretty well. It's maybe not as bright as it was before, but it's because the text in the background is actually like somewhat transparent. Just wondering, kind of like, what was their filter that I can just make a little bit brighter. Light and shadow? No. Enhance. Generic. Oh, this can actually make noise? Oh, cool. That's useful for in the future. Not what I need right now, though. Colors. Here we go. Brightness. Let's if I make this more bright. Yeah, there we go. Now it should actually... Alright, turn this thing on. Yeah, there we go. Still somewhat transparent, so like if I change the background color... Did it actually apply that? I'm not sure if it did. I think it did. Oh yeah, if I go to change the background, for example... I guess white would be a bad example, but yeah, it's still transparent. Cool. Boom. Bing bada booma. All right. So. I basically just take this and then I save it. So I'm going to export first unscaled. Replace. Export A. And then what I need to actually do is so it wants the library logo to be this dimensions. Now, what I'm going to do is it's actually pretty close to that. I just want to see. So if I go 720, how close is this guy to that? He's actually just slightly under it. I'm wondering if I should just crop pixels off instead. If I go image canvas size. So I can go 720 by 1280. And if I center this, oh, wait one sec. 1280. And then center it. That's not centered, dude. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so it still actually keeps all the text. So that's even better. So I don't even size it down. Resize. And there we go. So file, export, and just remove that. Cool. One more off the list. So I got the library hero, the library capsule, just your game logo and artwork. Okay. Oh, it's like this. Let's see. Right, okay. So what I should do now is I should actually, if I want to get that one, should just enable Joseph back. And then I should make one. So let's get an aspect ratio. And what was the 600 by 900? 600 by 900. So this is like store page capsule. Okay. I think that's what they call it, right? Library capsule or whatever. Or no, yeah, okay. So I should actually name it. It's not store page. Edit. Library capsule. Okay, so that's actually quite different. If I go to my camera and change the field of view a little bit. Probably get more world back in there. And then title canvas. Just scale you down again. And then title, move you down there. That's good enough. So I think that's good enough for now. Clippy clip, clip, clippity clip, clippity clippity clip, clip clip. No, not clip. There we go. Okay. Save as. Oh, that's why my keyboard has decided to disconnect. He likes to do that every once in a while. So it's a weird guy. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird like that, you know? Just a little weirdo. So library capsule. There we go. I didn't call it unscaled. Where are you? Library capsule. Unscaled. And then I'm gonna again open this with the GIMP. Alrighty. And then just gotta go image, scale a image. And it's gotta go down to 900 by 600. So let's just take a pixel off there. Okay. And then we go export as just library capsule. Then one more image done. Okay. Wait, what? I think I. Okay, I'm gonna actually do it this time. So I think I have one more that I need to do. Is this library hero one? Center of the template is a safe area. Right. Yeah, so they have a area that's, they say is like, this will never be cropped, and then the side things that could be cropped. I see. That's a huge screen size. Because, like, I can't even do my little hack here. I guess I can. I'd have to go maximize. And then I'd have to go free aspect. And I think just then it would actually fit the right size. But I'd also have to turn off text. Let's just go maximize. So I guess I can just go this. I'm not exactly sure how tall to make it, so I'm just gonna go all the way to the edge. And then all the way to the edge. And then I'll crop it down. Save. Called hero background. I guess I should again called it unscaled or whatever, because I want to try to separate them from the actual finals images. Can open with the Gimpe. And then basically I'm just gonna go canvas size. So it is 384 now, and then the height they're asking for is 1240. So actually it wasn't even that far off. Yeah, so let's center it. Wish I could view that little image a little bit better, you know? What the flip did I just do? Oh, I like bucket filled. Yeah, you know what? That seems fine to me. Resize. Sure. File. Export as this. Okay. Export. Export. Alrighty. Okay, I think I'm good on that then. Event assets. Event or announcement you post within Steam. So I think that's specific for events. Interesting. Don't need that though. So I should go. Let's go screenshot hunting. That's a lot more fun than probably whatever I've been doing right for the last 53 minutes. So, I've done things to this scene that are not very nice, I think. Want to know? And I reverse them. No. Well, I just feel like this probably got changed a little bit. So let's just like fix that at least. Okay. I think I also made changes to the global volume. Oh, everything's back. Okay. That should be alright then. It's mostly where they were. Let's just save that and then go back to scenes. Let's go and open the main menu. Actually, one thing I should do is I should just go this size. It's pretty funny how like you think of 1080p as like, hey, oh, this is high resolution, and then like this is actually the size of the screen though on a 4K monitor, right? It's a quarter of your screen. Kind of fun. That does mean that I can just kind of put this in here, and then when I take a screenshot, it'll be the right size. I also totally didn't ever update the version number, but I guess that's fine. What did I did change, yeah, okay. So the newest build is a playtest build with the cheats. You can cheat again, Karazest. For the screenshots though, do I want those in there? I might just temporarily take it out for my editor. The builds are gonna stay there. I feel like I should probably change that image. Image jump scare, yeah. Like, I wonder, do any of these, none of these are square, so they wouldn't work very well. And also there'd be like just eyes. I mean, I could make it like literally just like a black icon with eyes. But I don't know how that would feel. I could also just make it this text. Where is this text? It's in my art folder. I see. Okay. So if I went, it doesn't matter if it's the unscaled one or not. I took that and then threw it in there. How badly does that get scaled weirdly? Yeah, it gets scaled weirdly because it's not square. So what I'd want to do, I want to go show and explore, and then open with GIMP again, and then I would just go image, canvas size, and I would just make it 14:4:5 resize. Ah, crap. Image. Oh crap. It's not fully transparent. You mother effers. It's got a slight. Oh my god. This isn't fully transparent. The background. Which, of course, I wouldn't notice when I was doing this. It was probably when I brightened it. Can I go colors, brightness, contrast? Amp up the contrast. Okay, all right. Okay, and so now let's see. If I go image, canvas size, and I were to just add some height for a second, add some, not remove some, and then just go resize. Now it still is a little bit faded, I think. At least some of it looks faded. This actually looks fine. Let's just go to PG1 for a second. Fill, white. This is how you would tell. I think it's because none. Oh, how did it go back again? What is this, and why is it stopping me from doing things? Yes, undo. I think that solved it. So let's just go file, save as. I'm gonna save this one because this actually does need to be edited quite a few times. But then file, file, export as, title text, yeah, place, export, and then so then I'll go again, canvas size, and then we will go and make this 1280, and it will center it, and then we'll go resize. None? Ah, fuck off. Okay, so I think I know what happened. I adjusted this, and then, but I had a selection on, so then it immediately just erased it. Now, if I go bucket fill here. Okay. It's still a little bit darker. Can I just go? There we go. That fixed it. Let's just also make sure that this one inside there is good. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go File, Save As, or no, File, Export As, Title Text, Square. We can export that one, and then we're gonna go back to the old size. Image, canvas size by 720. Then again, we're gonna center it. Then we're gonna go resize, and then again we're gonna go File, Export As, just title text, export, replace. All right. Alrighty. All right. Okay. Okay, all right. Okay. I don't know. Just saying words now. But that should hopefully be a little bit better. I don't know how if these are actually even transparent anymore, like the little side parts of the text, but it's fine. It'll be fine. Oh, at least I'll say that to myself while pretending. Then I'm gonna save this one. This is the only GIMP one I actually care about now. But then I will go into Steam Capsules and Unity. And I will drag. Please say I didn't save these with a white background. Did I literally save them when the white background was on? No. Okay. Whew. I think I just got. I don't know what. Yeah. So that because this one was darker, that's why it actually looked weird here compared to this one. But actually, it's because it was bad. Okay. So let's delete that, and let's go to let's go to this one, which I will drag into here, but then I also need to edit. Inspector, alpha is transparency. Apply. There we go. So now at least I'll have an icon that's somewhat decent. Oh, I might need to change my name again. So it should be SOS, Forgotten Planet, right? Oh, well, okay. Bye-bye, all saves. It's kind of funny that like breaks everything, but this is like how everything gets saved. So this is why as soon as I change this, all my saves are gonna be gone. But I say all of them, like my one save. And I thought I removed you. Blah. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. For a moment, I thought this was like getting cropped, the text, but you should be fine. Okay. So I was gonna get screenshots. That's the whole reason I came into here again. Alrighty. Well, that's for Dogwoods. Give you some dog content. There's a doggo. Being a cutie. Camera again. I really wished that webcam I bought actually worked out. Then I could totally just like angle these things properly and give you guys the proper thing. Okay. Do I want to try to learn something a little bit harder? I feel like I want to go up to 28, but I don't want to go Farnsworth time that high. I think I still need a little bit of Farnsworth. So maybe go like 18. Whoa. Okay. Cool game. Oh yeah. I don't know if you noticed. This is what I changed, Karazest. So now when you go to the terminal, I also made this little change. This is in the build. But you get your thing. Oh god, I should also change the music down. Changes. Resume. Ooh, I wonder. I moved the console to the bottom right, but it's kind of weird that it's left adjusted. You know? Or do you not know? I don't know. I mean, I think I want to change that. I'm going to go to the HUD. HUD. And console log. So console log. I have moved this console log across this. It's been in like 3 of the 4 corners. It's never been up on the top right, but it's been in this corner. It's been in this corner. It's been in that corner. I'll come back to this corner. Okay, so I'm gonna go 0 and 0.4, and then just basically move this over. I changed the wrong things. This one's supposed to be 0.4. Yeah, there we go. 0 and 0. There we go. Yeah, so now the text. Yeah, I think that's gonna be better. Alright, so care of this as well. I don't know if you seem to still be here. Oh, and the lady and the corgis are here. Hello, my wife. Let me just set this up properly. Quantity like that. Okay. So I've been thinking on the game. I'm gonna probably talk more about this on Friday, but I wanna get your opinion on it as well. summertime for you, so I'm going. Okay, so you're going soon. Okay. That's fine. We can chat about it later. When you get back, I'll poke you for questions. Assuming you're typically back before I wrap up. So we'll do a little chat then. Let's get this. Okay, so I should have. Wonder if I should have just like screenshotted this. PM. Oh, maybe not then. Oh right. Okay, so this is why you're here a little longer. Oh, it might not be then. Okay. Right. That's what you meant with the daylight savings. All right. Well, I can always chat with you tomorrow. If I'm still not on. But safe drive home. Hope it is a good one. You're heading out. I think this is actually a pretty good screenshot potential. You gotta be kidding me. Screw you. I had this in the right position and everything. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to pause Unity. Then I need to take my screenshot. My only question is, should I make this scene a little darker just for this? Because I feel like it's too bright now. I'm actually really puzzled why this room is so bright. I think it's because of these things. I think, oh, they actually do have light in there. Yeah, they have these little lights. My HUD's gone. Let me just tweak that a little bit. Because it's far too bright in that room. I really shouldn't be. So yeah, it must be completely because of these guys. But weird thing is, like, I don't even see. This is the whole thing, right? Yeah. Mesh plane, is it? No, this is. Okay. I should probably make this have a little bit of a dirt element to it, so that it appears that it's. Oh, I know, not detail. Tint is the thing I think I need to change. Does this do anything? I'm not seeing anything. Alright, maybe not. Oh god, I clicked a lot. What was it at before? There. A little bit of dirt, I guess. I don't know. But at the end of the day, it's not. That's not what's actually contributing the light. That material, at least. So, the decals. The decals have the light. Yeah. Okay. Decal's what's also over here. Decal's too, yeah, okay. Interesting. I wonder, yeah, if I could just make it so that if I don't contribute global illumination, don't contribute global illumination, and don't control global illumination, and then I go build lighting, generate lighting. Oh, sweet. I'll be playing in the evening, trying to replicate the moving. Yeah, I remember you mentioned something like that about a weirdness going on there. Why do I have a notification? Oh, in general. Somebody just messaged me in there. So. Okay. I was in playtest feedback, right? And then just you continue to move into that direction. Ah, interesting. Alright, well that's actually a much better lighting level. I don't know why it's even lit at all. But that's much better. It's like not terribly bright, but it is still bright. Okay. I'm happier with it. All right. Yeah, I'll see if I can repro that internally for here, and then, but yeah, let me know otherwise. Running around trying to duplicate it, but Steve's making the chest is code is WA or is D. Gotta save, so I don't have to keep doing this. Begin. Wait, no, why is it so bright again? I just built it, and it's not this bright. I don't understand. Did I like... Is there like a... There is a directional lighting here. It has 0 intensity. So, like, I don't think it's doing anything. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so why does it look so much darker when I'm looking at it in here, right? Like, this actually looks good. Like, it looks like a dark thing. I mean, maybe that's a little too dark. Maybe I should have a... Should probably have one of these little lights things. In this thing. is kind of funny why I don't. I guess it's a different type of light. Could go, so I can go. Alright, so I go select it in here, and then I go to this thing. Then just drag fluorescent light into here. Then I have a light there. Okay. But yeah, like I don't understand. One, why this room is even bright at all. Like I don't have any lights in here. Except for these, I mean, but could I actually like edit the? I don't know why this one's saying it's changed. What happens if I go revert? Okay. So if I change this, it'll change everything, right? I don't want to turn this thing off because I think turns all of them off, right? Like if yeah, it would turn all of them off. Yeah. But it is seemingly the cause, which makes sense. It's just, I guess what I could do is. Oh, did I already make one? No, I made one that has a different smoothness. Okay, let's make it decals. Two underscore no no emission. Alright, so I'll say low. And so, yeah, I'll just make it like, what the? Yeah, let's just go. Like 0.25 or something here, okay? And then that is when I will select all of these and drag this into here. Okay, that didn't do anything. So let's continue. So if I just turn this off. Okay, this room is still lit. It can't be from this single light, right? Like that's not possible, right? No. Because these ones are pretty much off now. But they are off. Let's just go lighting, generate lighting. There gotta be something else that's just like lighting this room. I feel like it's had to be these guys. Like there's nothing else. Okay. How long is this gonna take? Come on. Come on, lighting. You can do it. I believe in you. It's just... It's got a couple more jobs to do. Okay. This looks like a cool little tab. Alrighty. Come on. Just don't want it being so stupidly bright in that room. Takes so long. Okay. So that's actually what I expect that room to look like. Right? Like, it should be dark. Now, at least, that's kind of what would be expected. Okay. So, this is going to suck, because I'm going to have to probably build it again. But, if I go to the low emission thing... This thing is static, right? Why is it not fully static? Yeah, why is it not fully static? I think everything in this room should be just fully static, right? Start room deco is not even in the room, right? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this room. Okay. So okay. Well, it's okay. Yes, change children, and then yes, change them back. Okay. Okay, and then again, go to this, select these three guys. They're everything. Okay. And then contribute. Now contribute to global illumination, but I turned them off basically. So now I think I just need to make them a little bit more chill. Right, so I guess 0.1 or 0.2. Let's see what... These wouldn't receive any shadows, so... At least I don't think they should. So now let's go back to lighting. Hopefully, because it's a smaller... Holy Jesus. Please don't be that bright. See, because it's a smaller iteration change, it shouldn't take too long. But you never know with lighting, you know? If it actually is at a point where it doesn't do much, I'm actually okay with that, because I can just make these lights like I have with the fluorescent lights in these things, and then bake it basically. I just don't want them being overly bright because they shouldn't really be lighting up the whole room. And don't take this long. You know you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you, lighting system. I believe that you can do this in a reasonable time frame. So I really want to get a screenshot of this because I think this thing, obviously when properly lit, perfectly explains in a screenshot, kind of like, hey, there's codes, there's a letter on the door, you have the right mouse button to beat. So I think that's a good way of explaining it, at least in my mind. All right, lighting, how'd we do? All right. If this is the actual lighting that shows up when I play the game, I will be happy. But last time it kind of looked like this. And when I actually got in the game, it did not look like this. So, moment of truth, eh? Let's go and see. So let's go play. Ah. Oh. New game. Okay, you know, that's better. It feels a little bit more appropriately lit. It's not too bright. So now what I'll do is I'm gonna turn off my HUD, and then now screenshot time. Wait. Pause. Go back to game view, and then screenshot time. New. Blah 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 blah. It's not probably going to be my first screenshot, but I think it's a very important informational screenshot. So I'm going to say screenshot. Okay. Now. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Again, I think this is a pretty important screen to know about. It shows you that I have command line, shows you there's Morse code info. It's actually kind of weird that when I wrote help in, the entering of the help happened after this did. Which is kind of weird. It should actually be the other way around, right? I go to terminal manager. Yeah. So because I don't know if it's gonna execute, That's an interesting problem. Because I only will do this code thing in this specific way because I need to actually know if the sound on submit is good, but then this actually doesn't do, it's already done the action and outputted potentially its code stuff. So to handle that, I would actually need to be able to play this before it returns. But then I'd have to basically have two methods, one to verify if it can happen, and then another to actually execute it. Which is its own set of mess. How many times do I make this? Yeah. So either I would have to have all these functions out something to happen if they are true, and then I call it after, like another function, or I have to have two parts, which I don't like because let's just find the references here. So for example, help, right? The help command just has display help, and it's pretty much always going to return true. No parameter validation. But yeah, so if it helps with parameters, then whatever. But what should be happening is we should be like calling the code or display command or something in display help before I post this in, before I add this line. But it's annoying because I don't really necessarily want to make each one of these things responsible for displaying their command. So then if I don't have to do that, I would need to have kind of a function that these things out. It's a call after. Right? That's kind of annoying, but I think I could probably do it. It's gonna break a lot of things, but it's not hard to fix. So, terminal command, execute action. What it's gonna do is I'm gonna have an out system action. Interface intelligent. Why does it not accept that? Let me just look this up. C#, defining delegate without parameter. With an out parameter. Okay. Yeah, I know that. I don't care about that news. Out T2. Lambda. I don't understand why that's complaining. That's the reason I'm confused. Let's just say I did swap this though. And then so I can just click on this. Wow. Okay. Right, so if I save this, and recompile here. Yeah, okay. So it doesn't like this. What if I wrote public delegate command function action equals, I always forget how to write these things. Delegate but I guess when you write them, they are outs, but like I need to actually have an out. Maybe if I define two outs, so okay, so again, the way they defined it here is in and then outs, right? So in is a string this, comma, in is a bool, and then out is a, oh, wait. Is this the problem? Oh god, that's the bool. Oh no, it's still complaining. So obviously the bool is an out, right? So if I go out again, no. If I add them both, no. That's not cool. Alright, okay, so maybe, okay, I wasn't completely stupid here. So this is actually out as well. The out is the bool, right? Because that's something that's coming out. And then I also want a system dot action to come out. Now, just right, and then so this would work in string parameters out or maybe, okay, so can you actually do it? You go like in this and then out system dot action. After code display. I guess on after code display. What am I doing? There's no like in out, is there? Nope. How do they write this again? Yeah, they wrote a thing and then they wrote T arg in T. So again, T result function. Okay. Okay, so defining func with an out. Func delegate with an out parameter. Probably would help if I spelled parameter right. Func t with an out parameter. Delegate v, my delegate. Oh, so I have to go b. Okay, this is why I don't. Delegate bool. This over. Put this over on one side and then grab this on the other side. Okay, so delegate bool, my delegate. Let me just, okay, don't even write that part in. Don't bother with this in bullshit. Still very much not liking this. Does it not need to be public? Delegate. And since a parameter output. Do I even need this part? Okay, that's what is that they were trying to do generic ones, and I didn't need to do generic ones. Oh, God. Okay. I think I've defined my thing now, though. So what I need to do is just place all uses of this with command function action and command function action, execute action. Okay, and now I can declare this as public, and it'll be fine. Okay, and then now let's go fix. Actually 20 uses of this. Oh god. I guess of the no, there's only 5 commands. So I'm gonna go to each one of these and fix them up. Okay, so system.action display code action. But I'll write this down as. So then what I'm going to do is basically I make a void display code local function. And then we are going to copy all of this in here, we paste that in there, and then we set, and this actually has to be an out, and display code action equals display code. I guess I could have just wrote that this equals that, but yeah, I mean, I guess I could just do that instead. Maybe a little less pretty, but there we go. Okay. So the other thing is, so now what I can do, right, is okay, so there's going to be an out system dot action. Can just make this full screen now. I guess this also build this after code display. I guess I should say it right. On after code display. So now we can go this, and we'll go this dot invoke. So it'll null check it and stuff, but that should handle all that now. Okay, now go to chest, because chest probably has some issues here. Play beep. Okay, so comma out system dot action on after code display. So in this case, this one will equal to of this. Basically, this will replace this in that case. But otherwise, basically, I'm just going to set this in a null at the beginning, because there's certain cases that don't actually need any display. So this thing doesn't need it, and if we don't go through these, we don't need to display anything. So otherwise, we just continue on our merry way. Yeah. Okay. Happy with that one. Then the other one. Try open chest. Thinking none of these do they actually display anything. So we can just say, let's just go back to the here, so we can copy this. And then go back, back. Go over here again. And paste that there. Okay. Equals no. No. Do I always want to do null? I mean, I could actually make something like, is bad code entered? No, just as sired. Like I could actually be putting something in there where like, hey, that's invalid or something, right? But I don't know if I want to do that. I think the siren and the fact that it doesn't open is probably good enough sign that, hey, you did not write in the right thing. So I can just set it to null here. This one doesn't need to actually implement it. Let's just copy this though, because there's going to be other places that I need to now implement this. Permission manager, I think, is the only other one actually. Sweet. Okay. So now in test code for permission code, so in this case it's returning true, which means what I can do is on after code display will equal to basically this. And then what was the other one I needed to handle? Remove, okay. And then again, same thing basically. Just gonna throw that in there. I actually probably didn't implement the other one correctly. I still need to paste that in there. Otherwise, in the other case, this will be null. Okay. Need to copy that for the other situation that I had. And test code. Yeah. And then I need a semicolon. Forgot about the semicolon. Oh, I forgot about the semicolon here. Ah! Falling apart. Let's just check this one. Yeah, these also did not have semicolons. Okay. Maybe there we go. All right. Recompile. Oh. Okay. Try it again. Game. I think the other one was actually a better code, but better chest to screenshot it on. Can you even turn my flashlight off? Yeah, fine. Okay. Let's start a new game. Again. So I just forgot that I had to screenshot that. Let's try to see. I think that's good. I want to do new. I didn't actually grab the right part there. It's a little bit bigger, but that can be cropped down. So save there. Maybe I should have the carrot thing there. Second. Because if I have it there, it kind of bit more implies that, like, that's what you're actually writing in. Save. Screenshot terminal. Okay. So yeah, just type in open E, there we go. So then I should maybe do a screenshot here. Show upgrades. Let's maybe show a little bit better of an image there, rather than the electric component, which is not very well scaled. Screenshot upgrades. Okay.
figure out where. I mean, I can get the monsters for the next screenshots at least. I don't know. Do I at least take one screenshot of a dark and painting hallway? Why not, right? I think there's got to be at least one of those. Kind of hate that this though is like that. Can I fix that just so I can take a screenshot here instead of having to go and loading back up again, and then I will fix it again later, probably. Okay, again, so this is just needs to be the left, needs to be 8, and then bottom needs to be 8, and then just, there we go. Alright. Engine 4, new. Save. Screenshot. Dark, scary, hallway. Okay. Okay, let's look. Yep. Just F8, save. Okay. Let's load that again. Be ready on the trigger finger. There we go. Oh, it's almost perfect. Maybe not. It's a little too far away. Can I? Okay, one second. Let's go and do a little fakey fakes. Go, Steve. Where are you, Steve? I want you to be a little bit closer to me. There we go. A little bit more to the side. There we go. Okay. That, I think, is a better screenshot. Engine 4. New. Engine 4. New. Very angry, Steve. Mean shot 4. Alright, not screenshot 4. Steve roar. Okay. Save. God, those eyes. Pierce your soul. All the love that he's sending out. You know? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, There's that part. Screenshotted. I can get the doors being smashed as a screenshot, maybe as a GIF, but yeah. Probably eventually when it gets, like, I need to get a photo of Joseph. Maybe just get some like eating photos of stuff like this. Should be. Steve, you're gonna go on a timeout. I need to take some good photos. Just get the atmosphere right, you know? Where was I? I think it was in this room maybe before? No. Doing a loop-de-loop somewhere. And yeah, I like this. I don't know, it just looks ominous, this area. Yeah. Oh, and I actually did take the right section, but yeah, let's just like that again. Catch a P. Then go to this guy. New. I wonder if in this case I should actually, this one I might want to just disable the UI maybe. I don't know if they add much to it, but I guess it just portrays that this is gameplay footage, so. Dark, scary room. So I need to say screenshot, screenshot, underscore, dark, scary room. Okay. Then, do I maybe take one of the portal? I don't know if this one's the best positioned portal though. This one might be a little better positioned. We shall see. Do I like this way, or do I like this way more? I kind of like this way more. So I want it mostly centered, I think. I think I'm fine with that. Okay, then go this. New. Screenshot A. Save. Capture. Screen shot. Screenshot. Portal. So I want to spawn Joseph, but I want to like spawn him in the perfect location, and I think right here is really good. 'Cause it's got that cool little background, like the little fuzz in the background. Unless, I mean, I guess I could either do that or I could spawn him in the middle of a long hallway. Which I already spawned him in the middle of a long hallway though, and I kind of want him to contrast nicely. So I think what I'm gonna do. I already showed a view of this. I do need to take a screenshot of that. So maybe no one's gonna notice the background here. But we're gonna take a screenshot of an inventory screen. It's not like hugely, it'll be like a lesser important one. It's gonna be way in the back there, but I think it is useful for people to know that we have an inventory. Although maybe I shouldn't have taken one of the scrap metal. Because that one's... none of these images are particularly high res, which is unfortunate. But it'll have to do. Save. Screenshot inventory. Okay. Okay, now let's spawn a Joseph. So, mod stress. Just go 30. Oh, I'm not in the playtest build. Goddamn. Well, I guess I'll fail a chest a few times. Okay, no, I'll just F5 here. Oh, it's doing that because I disabled him. That's fine. Okay. And then what I need to do is go project settings. Enable playtest build again. Playtest underscore build. Live. Okay. And then I know I'm completely out of water. So this one has a little water left. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's really old water. That needs to be changed. That really needs to be changed. That is not good water. Okay. Okay. Whew. Why is no... It says it's playing, but there's no UI? I'm confused. What has happened? Oh, yeah. Okay. Come on. Out. System. Action. All my cheat codes came available. After display code. And we just go and set that to be equal to null. And should be good. Do I have to make avoid cheat increment level. Oh wait, actually, do I just need to do this? No, okay. So do for a second. String this, and then cut. Let's just paste. I guess it's not. It's a bool. Cheat increment level, and then instead of this, we go this. There we go. Okay, and then stress. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do one here. Same thing. Bool, cheat, stress. And then takes a string of this, parameters, and then an out action on after code display. Then we basically just cut this. Didn't need to do these curly brackets again, but you know, that's life. And then I do this instead of that. And then all I need to do is go and say equals no. So it doesn't do it. All right. Oakley dokley. Artichokely. I feel like eventually I should probably make a cursor of some sort, but that's an eventuality. An eventual thing. Okay. Confirme. New game, load game, new game, load game, new game, load game, new game, new game, new game, loading game. That's what I'm doing. Okay. So yeah, I was gonna go mod stress 50. Now, where are you, Joseph? Because wherever you are, you're not where you're supposed to be. Alright, he's like he's a persistent guy, so he's somewhere else. Okay, so let's just go to the scene here. Okay, no, but seriously, where are you? Why is everything in the scene not visible, or okay, now I see him. Okay. Where's the player? The player's over there. Okay, easy. Okay, so let's just So okay. Okay. All right. It's maybe not so easy. So Joseph, which I don't know why he's. I didn't like apply his animator being off. No. Okay. So he really shouldn't be like that, but 180. And then pretty much if I go 24 by 18 or something. 18, 24 for the spawn effect. 24 and 18. Okay, let's just, there we go. B. I'm gonna keep on getting closer, and I just want to build up his shadows. I think that's all right. I don't know if I want to turn off the vignette or not. Yeah, let's just do that one. New. We'll at least take this one, and then if as he's walking towards us, it gets cooler, we'll try another thing, but at least this one will have decent options. Screen shot Joseph. The only thing I'm thinking of is I maybe should be closer. Like I could physically just move my camera closer. I don't know if I just tilt it up a little bit more. I think that's better. Whoa. Whoa. That's a cool effect though. Ooh. I mean, besides the flashing, it's kind of just cool to see like zoom in on them. Okay, so that's too small, obviously. It's cool, but like it's too small. So there's either, I don't know what's happening there. It's either back here, which I kind of already did, or a little bit closer. Which I don't know if that. Just looking at this off screen. So I can try to compare the two. I kind of like a little bit further away, I think, but maybe not as far away as I had it. So I guess this is approximately the same distance. But I think because he's centered a bit more, like I'm looking at his eyes and less of the floor, I think it looks better. So I'm gonna do that. Okay. Inch of 4. New. Save the screenshot. Joseph, save over. Yes. Okay. How many screenshots do I have now? I really need to organize this folder now because I have too many things. I'm gonna just go new. So I'm gonna say unscaled. Okay, there's this. 2 minute back. Sweet. How was your drive? Da 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 da. I use all my screenshots. Unscaled, 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 unscaled. Did I never scale the vertical capsule? Seems like I didn't. Just gonna leave that there for a second then. Because everything else has a scaled version. Oh, page background also doesn't have an unscaled version. So let's leave those for a moment, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna go drag all this in there. Very nice. Yeah, I can imagine the snow being there. Yeah, I'm just taking a bunch of screenshots, basically trying to get the main idea of the game over, run across. So I forgot, I think I needed to edit this one. So let's open this with GIMP. Because I don't. Yeah, these are all the unscaled ones, but I guess I never sized this one down. So scale image, what is your image size? Yeah, so what are you supposed to be now is the question. This was supposed to be the vertical capsule. Okay, so this needs to scale down quite a bit to 374 by 374. Oh wait, 374, and then what's the other one have to be? 448. It's almost 448. Okay, scale, file, export as vertical capsule. Export. Okay. So now that should be done. Drag that over. Got the hero background, but I've got the page background that I didn't scale. The this one. Yeah, so like you weren't here when I took this one, but I thought this one was pretty good. Steve just screaming at you. I feel like the only thing is I'm not sure if I'm overdoing the hey, just behind a door is this creepy monster thing. But I feel like just the door perfectly like frames so many of them, you know? But that's both of those monsters. And then I just have some general like, hey, this is a creepy hallway. And then it's like, hey, I have an inventory system. This is not the inventory system. Portals, because portals always look cool, right? I don't know. I feel like I have to display this one because this is kind of like core to what the game is. And then I'm hoping that this kind of explains at least like hey, you need to use Morse code, right? To open doors. I don't know. Then I just have one of the upgrade screen. But yeah, that's basically, that's a decent amount of screenshots. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's a pretty decent amount. Yeah. I still need to, I'll have to figure out which ones are my, like, because in Steam you have to like have like the first 4 that you have are like your like super awesome ones that get shown a lot. And so I'm thinking it's probably gonna have to be at least the Joseph and the Steve one. And then I feel like maybe the Morse code one and maybe this one. The only thing about this one is I'm not sure, like when this one's small, how well is that gonna show, right? Like if they're looking at it in the thumbnail and you see like this view, right? Like, is that gonna convey well to somebody? So that maybe might be a 5th, right? And then I have to maybe I'll just do like one of these ones as the main ones because those get like the atmosphere, right? At least that's probably gonna be my plan. And then there's one more of these images that page background unscaled. What was the page background's dimension needing to be? Page background is that, okay. Let's go. Open with Gimpy. I have a lot of images that I'm opening up here. Should probably quit some of them just because I don't need them anymore. Discard. All of these were just scaling changes, so I don't need to save the changes. This one I would need to if I had changed anything. Discard. 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 And then this one. Okay, so then image, scale image. I'm gonna need to scale it down to 1438. 1438 by 810. So slightly bigger on there, but fine. Scale. Hopefully, I think I did something wrong before this. Okay. Clicked something. I think I clicked the, just to make sure I didn't do anything else. Okay, image. Scale image again, so 1438 by 810. Scale. Then go file, export as page background. .png. Okay, export. Export A. There we go. Probably comparing even less from me on a phone screen looking at your tiny folder. Oh yeah. Greetings, APOC SVK. How's it going? Thank you for dropping in. Okay. Let's get away from Joseph here. Just to fill you in, APOC, I'm currently trying to like get a bunch of images for my game so that I can make Steam post. Oh god, both of them in here. Wow, that's some double trouble there, you know? Is this the first level? I can't remember. It is. Oh, it is the first level. Okay. If you want, let me know and I can give you a little tour of the game. I'm just gonna cheat myself back because I've been doing some weird things to get good screenshots, and so the game is not even close to being done. I just made it look that way. The on-screen log. Oh, so yeah, I did move that, but then I just moved it back. Also, I'll show you. If I type in help, does it show up? No, damn it. Yeah, let me pick up something. I moved it in your version, and then I moved it back to a different version, space. So it will. I need to. It will be fixed in future. But yeah, it's not done. It looks pretty because I made things look pretty, but it's definitely got a lot to go. So basically, the core concept of the game is you're kind of trapped in this lab, and you got to navigate through it. And there's a bunch of doors with little letters on them, and you can press the Morse code to open it. So you go N dash in this case, or dash dot for N. And then there's also these little chests around, and they'll do Morse code. I have it at a higher speed. All the speeds are adjustable in settings, but I'm trying to practice this. So, oh god, no, Steve's coming. Oh my god, he just walked right by me. What a nice Steve. He's learning. He's improving. He decided to not smash my face in. It was very much appreciated. All right, let's see if I can do this code. Dude. Oh. Did it? I feel like that's an I. It is. Haha. Sweet. Okay, so yeah, that was kind of there. So yeah, okay, so I moved them down here essentially. I also actually need to indent them a little bit. I forgot to do that. So this should be a little bit more spacing on the side. But they're going back to the bottom left. I've moved this thing like 5 different times to different locations, but yeah, that's kind of where it is. Yeah, so that's kind of the idea of the game. Obviously, there's this monster that walks around and tries to kill you. And yeah. Yeah. So that's one of those things that I need to figure out for going through the game long term is I need obviously some way of getting out of that situation. And there's a lot of possibilities that I could do, but they're not necessarily like small changes. You cannot wish list it yet, but if you want to try it out in the version that Karazest is trying, you can join my Discord, and then there's a playtest link that you can try out the demo of it. What I'm working right now on is actually making all the images for the Steam page, so I can actually make a Steam page and have people wishlist it and get notifications there. But that's what I'm working on right now. Because obviously once I have the Steam page, I can also release that demo on there and then get more people to look at it easier. So that's actually... so there's only 3 people here. We'll give a little sneak peek. One thing I've been considering is whether or not I should have combat in the game. Right now there is none, right? But the problem that I've seen when I played it, just even for like a few levels, and I'm sure you kind of understand this more, Karazest, because you've gone deep, is that there's way too many resources, right? Like you're getting so much scrap metal or wires and stuff, and you pretty quickly run out of things to buy in what I have as available as options for upgrades, right? And so you can make more upgrades. I can make them more expensive, but that doesn't really add to the fun. That just makes it that you get stressed less and you know, stuff like that.
So I can go in two directions. I can make it so that you have like gadgets that you acquire and they like allow you to escape. Um, oh yeah, because there's the stack limit, eh? Yeah. Um, that's interesting. I don't think that there might be a scroll view on it. I guess you'll find out. Um, but I need essentially what we describe in game design as resource sinks, right? So things that you do that deplete your resources. And one of those can be combat, right? That's one of the most common ones probably in video games is combat, right? So you have a system where you'll be, instead of just always getting scrap metal, you'd be getting some ammo for a specific gun, and then you have to use that gun to defeat enemies that are in the thing. If I did do this though, I would still probably make it that Joseph and Steve are unkillable. The only thing, Joseph would be like truly unkillable, like he's a ghost, you can't shoot him. But Steve might have a situation where like if you shoot him enough, he'll like say, F this, I'm running away. Or like, I'm just gonna leave you alone for a little bit. But like I would have other kind of like, I don't know, like zombie type creatures, or like, I don't know, whatever type of random robots or something like that you would be able to also kill and shoot, that you would then need those resources to do those type of things. And so that would provide so much more opportunities for resource sinks, because not only do I then vary the resources, right? You can have different types of ammos for different types of guns. You have to find those guns. You have to then potentially upgrade those guns. If you want more ammo, you might have to craft the ammo with some of the other resources you find instead of maybe upgrading them. So there's like so many more things you can do. Now the trouble that is in my brain here is that making a combat that feels good is not simple, right? And I don't know if I'd want to do that in first person or even 3D. So I might do like a top down, or I might do probably top down in some way to kind of get around that. But I don't know, that's kind of like me, what I've been accumulating in my brain. I don't know if you have any thoughts, the 2-3 people that are in here. If you do, let me know. All right, at least that part of the button should be okay there. I don't know what else I have to do today. So I managed to get, I guess I could start writing descriptions and stuff for the store page. I think that's gonna bore people to death. Probably. But you know, it's kind of the only other thing I have to do next. Whapping him on a... Wrapping him with the soup can. Well, it's kind of like, so I've been... This is where I don't want to necessarily get too caught up in
what people are saying online about different games and stuff, right? But you can check my spelling. It's that's an interactive game, I guess. But I think there's a lot of I've been watching a lot of videos kind of on the survival horror genre and what people got think about it, right? And I think a lot of people are getting a little tired of the Outlast type style of game where you literally can't fight back at all, right? There's nothing, you just kind of run away and hide and survive like that. Which I could do that route, right? Like I can do that. I could make I could probably even make batteries, you know, and the flashlight that you have to take and manage that resource and stuff like that. But I feel like there's probably less people that are interested in that than more of like a recoming back to. I see so many videos about people like totally geeking out, or like not geeking out, but like just throwing crap tons of praise on like some of the old Resident Evil games or the old like Silent Hill games where you had combat, but also like the game wasn't even that scary. Like the actual like aesthetics of the game wasn't even that scary, right? And so I feel like there's a potential for a market of that. Oh God. Kind of surprised he hasn't seen me yet, but he is pretty bad at like peripheral vision. He doesn't understand it. Oh no. That's not doorway. Ah. Oh no. He's gonna see me. Oh, that's not a door. Close. Oh God. That was also a broken door. Oh God. Okay. Yeah. He was listening. These are all broken doors. That's not cool. Okay. Close. No. Close too slow. Ah, God damn it. It's like the only door that I have. He's right behind me still, isn't he? No? Wait, what happened? He just forgot about me, I guess. Okay. Well. Completely forgot about what I was talking about. But... Or is he just like coming around? No, I don't know what he's doing. Okay. What was I saying? I think there's like a hunger for kind of like that old school Resident Evil survival horror where like you have combat, but you need to preserve resources in that combat because you're in a kind of dire situation, and if you just kind of go loosey-goosey with all your like shooting and all that stuff like that, you're gonna run out of combat supplies and you're gonna die. That's kind of like the gist of what I've been hearing, like I've been getting from a lot of these videos that I've watched, and I feel like I could potentially target that as a market, but at the same time, I don't know, like if I make this first person, I think there's a lot of things that start to come up with first person where like I think there's so many people that have played really high level like good shooters, right? Like, you know, Call of Duty's for like, I'm not saying necessarily that Call of Duty is like a great total package, but their actual like shooting mechanics, right, are good. Like they've perfected that, and so trying to make something with my skill level and my animation budget with guns and stuff like that would be potentially difficult. It's also that in first person you kind of there's like this expectation of, you know, headshots and realistic
hitboxes, right? That might be a little bit odd. Yeah. Well, either or, right? I mean, I guess yeah, Doom is a little bit less. Like if you, especially if you think about like the old school Dooms, but like Doom is definitely less. But also, the modern day Dooms have crap tons of just animations. Like they're blowing stuff up. You have to have all those like bloody animations and stuff. So I don't want to do that either. Is this? No, I went back to where I was originally. Do I have any bandages? Oh, actually, now I remember. I have this bug. I should fix this bug. Can I reduce something to 0? I need to refresh my inventory. Let's just go fix that while I ponder around my impending doom. But yeah, so that's what I'm thinking is like, if I do combat, would it be better to do third person? Like I actually, okay, like I don't know actually how this will work. If I just click play for a second before I go fix that inventory bug, which I need to fix, but where did I save last? Did I save in the world? I did. Okay, cool. So what I can do. I need to go to persistent manager. Now this is gonna look clunky as all hell, but just actually I need to change it here, don't I? This is something I had built a long time ago because I was originally going back and forth between these things, but and I would have to change a lot of the visuals. And obviously this person is pink, so you know, take that for what it is. So why I'm like disappearing, but like if I had some sort of version of this, where you know you're walking around, you probably can't see what is behind the doors in a potential version of this, and things turn black occasionally, but you know, it's just perspective proof of concept, right? I feel like combat in this type of viewpoint is a lot easier than first person, for a couple of reasons. Because one, basically all hitboxes just resort to spheres, right? Does he actually see me? I wonder if he can see me like this. Plus, I think there's something creepy about like kind of seeing the monster a bit more. Even if you might not be able to see like around corners or something, but you could like, you can kind of see them chasing you. I just want to see actually. Yeah, you can definitely see me. Does this actually like damage me? It does damage me, it just doesn't do anything visually to me. Yeah, because the camera's probably not set up so that it takes post-processing and stuff like that. Oh my god. Obviously, I can't even see the letters right now. But yeah, I don't know. Also, like this this type of camera means like dodge rolls are like a thing I can do, which would allow me, like, if I'm in like a room and he's trapped me, I could actually like potentially dodge roll kind of through him and escape like that.
But I also don't know if like doing a top-down makes it less scary. To a degree, yes, but also, like seeing him chase you is kind of scary. I move way too quick in this character version for him though. Anyways. What do you think about third person or top down view? Is it silly? Or is this just like, obviously the visuals of this look way better, right? This asset pack was not meant for top down. So I'd have to completely re-envision what art I'm using, but anyways, it's kind of where I'm at. I actually should be signing off soon, but yeah. Well, yeah, so that was tech that I built a long time ago when I was originally trying to decide between first person and third person, and I decided on first person because it's like, it just feels so much more immersive. Yeah, so I can, like I said, I could do the not guns, but I have to find other things you can upgrade or use your resources on. That's the biggest thing I'd have to figure out. Like, so I can invest in like stealth and doing stuff like that, as the opposite of kind of direct combat. But those things have very limited upgrade potential, right? Like you can do maybe some stealth things, like, oh, they're less likely to attack you, or they lose you or something faster or something. But there's just not nearly as many resource sinks. And in a game where I need to force the player basically to want to explore and want to open chests, right? That's like a needed thing. I need you to want to open the chest because I need you to want the things that are in the chest. And if you get to a point where like, I have so much crap, I don't need any more things, then you're not going to open chests, which means you're not going to learn the Morse code, which is one of the central things that I need in the game, right? Better than Wilds to like a level. Yeah, that's where there's like this conundrum, right? Like the leaks back around. I'm not sure where we're getting. And so right now I'm probably, I mean, the quickest thing I could prototype out is just trying to do first person combat, see how that feels, see if I can make it good enough that it doesn't feel gimmicky and unpolished. And if I can get it there, I can add a few guns, and then that kind of makes the whole system. And so if we get there, that's probably that. I'll still have to figure out hitboxes and things, but I think it's doable. So might not be like the most amazing gun combat ever, but it'll be something at least. Anywho, thanks for hearing me out. I need to just explain that out because it's been ruminating in my brain, and I'm gonna try to talk to more people about it on like specifically Friday, because hopefully they'll have played the game and stuff. No, you never fix it. Well, it's just for shooting, right? Like, you want that to kind of resemble their body. So it's not impossible. It's just a lot of colliders that I basically have to add to every model, I think. It's also that every model now has to kind of have some more animations, like
reacting to hit type of animations, at least to some degree. That I'll have to figure out. Anywho, let's raid somebody. Let's see if there's no one I know raiding. Why is no one streaming that I know that's not huge? I don't like raiding huge people because they're too big. Just search Unity devs. I don't know. Let me just. Yeah, there was someone, Marky. He's learning Unity, so I'm gonna find someone with a dog. I don't know if I can do that in this short time crunch that I have. Marky, let's see if I can raid him. Yes, okay, sweet. Let's go. See if I can raid. Okay, we just need to first do raid Morse. Come on, Streamlabs. I swear I fixed you. There, no? Is it? There we go. Okay. I just always forget how I'm supposed to spell it. Copy that. Just put a space in front of it, otherwise it sometimes screws up. And we're gonna go raid this guy and say hello and say congrats on learning Unity because it's the best engine ever. And yeah, alrighty. I'm gonna start this. Thanks again for watching. I'm gonna hang out there for a few minutes while I finish some stuff up on this side, and then oh my god, come on, dude. Like, I clicked slightly off the screen of the no, not that person. Oh god. Okay. Rage. Oh really? Okay, let's try this again. 1 second. Oh no. Okay. There we go. Not pressing anything. We are going to go and raid this person in supposedly 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and lift off.